Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Craig here. Sorry. I was trying to get the music going. Anyway. Tiki Man by Deadbolt. Figured it was cool to have it in the background as I talk about Rowan Atkinson. Yes, Rowan Atkinson is hilarious. Alright, in my opinion. Now, yes, I get it. I'm starting to get it. Mr. Bean. Okay. I loved him. I loved that character when I was a kid. I remember that being on HBO. I might have already talked about this. Sorry about that. Then there was two movies. One of them I think came out in '97. If I'm right, he only had... Shit, I totally forgot how many seasons of Mr. Bean he had. Was it just one, or was it one or two or something? I think it was just one. Yeah, and then he had the short movie. Even before Bean, I think this is even before Bean, he had a short movie in '83, the year I was born, called Dead on Time. It's a short movie, I'm sorry. It's only about a half an hour. About a guy who is diagnosed out of nowhere, then he only has a half an hour to live, and then it's about what he wants to do. And it's hilarious. I really think it is funny. It's funny. It's English funny, if that's a term, if that's a word. I don't even... My grammar sucks. My wording sucks. I don't know what words are. I very rarely know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do. The cartoon was pretty funny, too. I get it. It kind of starts to get a little more into the childish thing. I kind of get that, but I still liked it. Then, bam, very recently, I see on Amazon Prime, which is a lot like Netflix. They have their own shows. Sorry, this is too loud. They have their own shows, they have their own movies, but they also have a bunch of other things, kind of like Netflix does. It's not about ordering it and receiving a DVD. It's about watching it right on my pad. Anyway, I didn't write down what it was called, but it's a new show about Mr. Bean. And they're about 5 minutes long episodes, 3 minutes long. Here's what kind of sucks about it. They're just doing old skits from the show or the movies. Which they did in the movies. They did the skits from the show in the movies. They redid all the things. And then now in his new show, he's just going to redo all these old skits. One of them, if you know anything about Mr. Bean, there's an episode where he's packing up, getting ready to go to a nice tropical area or a nice beach kind of area. And he's like packing a tiny briefcase and has to cut a pair of pants into shorts to fit them in there and all this other stuff. All of a sudden, I'm watching this new show from 2018 and he's doing the same exact skits. He's doing that. Shit, of course my memory sucks. But all I'm trying to say is, yes, I like Mr. Bean. I like Rowan Atkinson. Have I watched the Black Adder yet? No, I haven't. For no good reason. I have nothing against it. I don't know anything about it quite yet. Except that it stars Rowan Atkinson. Or at least he's one of the main stars. And back to Deadbolt for a second. Tiki Man on the Tiki Man album. It's a good groovy song, man. Good groovy song. What made me think of this? Channel 5. If Nathan, if you ever do watch this, that's one of my favorite Deadbolt songs. I know it takes a minute to get started, but whoa. And then, yeah, The Meat. He sent me a picture. I thought it almost looked like a Deadbolt thing. He was very creepy and weird. He was looking very creepy and weird. And I said, hey, man, that reminds me of Down in the Lab. Down in the Lab. And then he sent me back The Meat, which is this song. Excuse me. Anyway. If anybody can comment how many times I say anyway in any video that I make, please do. If anybody wants to make any other comments, those are always welcome and appreciated. Troll me, love me. I love it all. I really do. I really like it all. I really appreciate it all. Appreciate the time it takes to watch a video. Appreciate the time it takes to comment. Appreciate the time it takes to like, subscribe, press the notification button. Or I can always go fuck myself.